How the heck are you? PD2 Finger here. I need a break. I've been working on this synthesizer stuff. I finished the computer and tested it out, got everything working, and it was a miracle. This is going to be a long video explaining all the stuff I had to do. I had to get it's a weird old, very expensive sound card called the EMU 0404, and I had to find drivers, Windows 7 64-bit drivers that aren't on the website. Creative Labs is now the owner of EMU, and it's not. If you type it into the search, nothing comes up. Now, someone had the link saved, and they're still on the server, but there's no links on the website. So I found that and installed that. It still didn't work, and they had to get this patch mix software, which is such a pain in the neck, and then figure out that patch mix, which I merely inserted an ASIO monitor on the direct main channel and then tuned that to 1 and 2, and that worked good enough for what I was doing. So the computer, super special thanks to my younger brother Bjorn. It's his old personal computer. The mount for the main cooler were all screwed up. I don't know how that happened. I was able to fix that and get it to mount, replace the thermal paste. The video card was smoked, so I put a different video card in it. We tried replacing the thermal in that, and that wasn't it. And then I installed this sound card and installed two 500 gigabyte hard drives, because all this is going to have on it is some soft synths. I've got a rack mount synthesizer that's really good synth, really good. And then for some more weird stuff, and maybe for playing the bass, I might use this other computer. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes I use a multi-effector for the bass. Bass is, it's kind of secondary. So it was a couple of days of downloading stuff, and then built the computer today. And got Windows installed in it. Got the sound card going. I've got a couple of these, and I don't like these. They're too small. I've got a M Audio 61, Oxygen 61, which I've used over the years. I paid $6.99 for it. The USB MIDI was somebody, ripped that, and brass was touching. So I fried out that board. I tried to replace that. I figured, well, I can unsolder that jack and put a good jack in there, and it'll be good as new. No, it was smoked. So I've already been in this thing. Anyway, I hooked everything up, put a 30-watt amp on it, and these real beefy metal bookshelf, tiny monitor speakers. Man, it just sounded fantastic, and I'm going through playing all these synths, getting it set up, and then just checking some of them out, because a lot of them are new. And they're really cool synthesizers. Hive, Yuhi Hive, Zebra 2, Hive 2, Diva. There's a bunch of new stuff. I forget all the names of it now. Anyway, I'm going through playing it, and the keyboard stopped working. So I have to pop it open and see if it's bad capacitor or if it's something with the MIDI jack. It's just kaput. It's working. Everything's working on it, but there's no MIDI. So it's 11:29. I'm not gonna open it up tonight. I've got plenty of time to do this, and you know what? If it comes down to it, I've got a Yamaha synthesizer here that's an expensive synth. I'm sure it's velocity sensitive. It's the thing with the more affordable, like the Casios. You'll hook them up and they'll play MIDI, but when you play a soft note and then play a hard note, there's no difference. It's supposed to get softer and louder. That's called velocity sensitive. And the cheap MIDI keyboards don't have that feature. So I know that my Kawai K11, which is a really nice synth, that's under my bed, and if I have to get that out, like it's heavy, I'm gonna try to. The thing is the Yamaha has some really cool stuff on it. So if I get that Yamaha out, we could use the stock sounds as well as using it as a MIDI controller. So that's adding another usable synth into the mix instead of just having a controller. So it's a plus. It's not a big thing, but I'm at the point where I'm just up to here. I need a week off. I need to install a video game or something. I need my wife to be nice to me. It's been a lot of fighting here. When she needs to find stuff, sometimes we lose our temper.
When I need to find stuff for
Donna,
you.
please. Yeah, for me. Like a MIDI cable. She's just ripping those cheap ones that are $4, the silver cable ones that don't work. She was just ripping those off of this thing. Yeah, you want your fucking MIDI cable? Yeah, here they all are. I go, no, that's not MIDI. It's not MIDI. What the fuck is it? So, poor Gopti. So much shit. After a day at working at Goodwill, too, she's got to come home to this. I'm bleeding and shit, all fucking shitty and angry because these drivers were a motherfucker to find and then to get them to work. But I got it working. I was going through and playing these synthesizers, and they're glorious. They're like, some of this stuff is so cool. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like when I'm having some of that synthesizer along with some guitar and a drum beat. I think it'll be really neat. So I'm really excited about it. And then the fucking M Audio thing just stopped working. The giant keyboard. So, and that's the thing. All those Casios that you see, that they'll be, like $10 or $20 at the resale store. A lot of those, they're not velocity sensitive. So I don't want to be buying one and then I can't take it back, because they don't do that at Goodwill anymore. So we can always go on the cell phone and look it up and see if we can find out if it is, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to even buy a Casio. I think I'll just try to use what we have here, and I'm gonna be opening up that. It's called the Oxygen 61. I'm going to open it up and see. There's a chance if there's a cap with a bulge top, or maybe that the MIDI controller, that there was a cold joint on it, and that's why it stopped working. I'm going to open it up and take a look at it. I'm so tempted to go over there with the screwdriver right now, but I'm not going to. Anyway, I always come out here and complain, but I'm really blessed. And like having a brother who is cool to think of me, and I really wanted to go out of my way to let him know how much I appreciate him. And like this album happening this year is happening because of him. So super big thanks, everyone in the comment section. Please thank my little brother. And we're super proud of him, and I just really wanted to thank him for doing that. And also, it's coming up on midnight. I'm going to be uploading the special spooktacular Halloween surprise video that Donna and I worked on. So check that out. Happy Halloween, and you guys be safe. Stay home. Don't go trick or treating. Trick or COVID or treat. That's not worth it, is it? I mean, how much is a bag of Reese's? That's all I care about. To me, Halloween means one thing, and that's stealing Reese's peanut butter cups out of my kid's bag. Okay, you guys, check out the Halloween Spooktacular and stick around. This album is going to drop in about 3 months. I bet you'll enjoy it. Okay. Peace.